Today I'm going to talk to you about how to incorporate third-party threat intelligence information into QRadar Advisor with Watson. And so how this is done, it is done through reference sets. And so there's a way you can automatically do this through either APIs or through a sticks and taxi feed. But first thing I'm going to do is going to show you the difference between or what it looks like inside the graph, uh, what a third party intelligence node or something that's found for the third party intelligence looks like as opposed to when it's not there. So first I'll look at this investigation, offense 327, and I'll click on graph relationships. And so as it stands here, you got a bunch of IP addresses that this user connected to some servers, and they're all black except for this one. And this one is probably coming from X-Force. Yeah, so it's coming from X-Force. Um, but as you can see, it says threat intelligence sets matched, right? But this is just an X-Force one. But these other black ones just haven't been matched by anything, so they're pretty plain. There's probably no report on it, just a who is record, nothing, right? So this is just what a normal investigation without being matched on threat intelligence. However, let's say one of these IP addresses were matched, were in your third party. The way you incorporate it is you'd have to have the IP addresses in a reference sets, and how that would show up. I'll go back to number 328. And right away, so you get this critical 25, 28, 52, 105. And it's similar to the other one, except it was not by X-Force, is that this one, 25, 2852, um, down here, it came from my trusted threat intelligence. So it's pretty easy to do this. But first thing I'm going to do is go to the admin tab, reference set management, and go to just type in so I double click on that. As you can see, the IP is in there. So that's as easy, it's pretty simple. However, how do I map that into, how do I map that reference set into QRadar Advisor with Watson? So you just have to scroll down to the configuration screen and go on to optional settings, and right down here, threat intelligence mapping. And as you can see here, if you look at the IP address, it says my trusted TI. And to map a reference set into QRadar Advisor with Watson, it's simple as clicking on that. And what'll pop up is all your available reference sets. So if I wanted to add the anonymizer IP, I just click the button and it pops at the bottom, and you click submit. And that's it. Now, there is a way to get these to populate these reference sets automatically, especially if you want to use sticks and taxi. And to do that, you have to use the threat intelligence app. So you go to the app exchange, you go to the threat intelligence app, and there's a bunch of public collections that are automatically, this will pop up in a second. But anyway, it's done through this. However, you don't configure the sticks and taxi feed through here. You have to go through the min tab, and then you click the sticks and taxis configuration, and up would pop this feed right here, and you click add and threat feed. And here you put your taxi endpoint, your authentication message with your credentials, and in the parameters, they get the collection observable type, your polling interval, and so this is a polling date. So this is going to pull this taxi service every hour, and the initial poll date was now. And then this is where you choose your reference set. So if you have a sticks and taxi of a trusted threat intelligence um, site that you use, and you want to be able to see the results of that inside of your graph of QRadar Advisor with Watson, you just install the threat intelligence app, go add taxi feed, put in the information, and then choose a reference set. And then once that reference set is populated or created, you can go over to the configuration for Advisor and map it into that. And it's just a matter of 1, 2, 3. And so if your taxi site updates it automatically. It's going to pull once an hour. Again, this is configurable, and then that will keep that reference set up to date, which also will keep your investigations through QRadar Advisor up to date. And so with that, that's all I wanted to cover for today, and we'll talk to you soon.